Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Life as Kel, and it's all about me, Kel, and my life. I forget everything else I was supposed to say. It's been a long time coming. You may not know that I graduated from Monmouth University with a degree in media production, so here I am as a result of being super bored in quarantine and needing a creative outlet. I decided to make this channel. For my first video, I'm going to be discussing how I stopped my 10-year nail biting habit during quarantine by doing my own nails at home. So stay tuned for some tips and tricks on how to kick your nail biting habit in the middle of this pandemic. So I've been a nail biter for 10 years. It actually started from when I was a baby. I used to suck my thumb, and I sucked my thumb until I was 13 years old. And then I realized as a teenager, you can't be doing that. So I switched to a different thing, and I started biting my nails, and that habit has stuck with me up until this point. So during this pandemic, salons have been closed. I haven't been able to get to my girl Diane, so I have not been able to put acrylics on. I actually had to take the acrylics off myself at home, and it was left with kind of bare, flimsy, really brittle nails. In order to combat that, I decided let me just pick up one of those nail strengthening polishes from CVS. I put that on my nails, but then like the old habit started creeping in, and I was just, before you know it, like biting through the polish and biting off my nails. I tried just doing regular polish on my short nails, but that lasted about a day or two before I just bit them all off. It got so bad, I'll put a picture here, that it was below the skin here, and it was gross and bleeding and terrible, and it's a terrible, terrible habit. While there's a virus on the loose, I figured it would be a good time for me to stop putting my fingers in my mouth. So I found this thing called hard gel. They actually use this in the salons. It's basically in between acrylic and gel nail polish. So gel nail polish is just a few coats on your nails, you cure it in between, and you're good to go. The polish will last 2 to 3 weeks. Acrylic stays on your nails for about 4 weeks, or until you grow them out long enough to get a fill. They could stay on literally forever. So hard gel nails are between acrylics and gel nail polish. It's as hard as acrylics, but it's better for your nails like gel polish is, and it lasts about 3 weeks in itself. But honestly, like, I've been biting my nails for 10 years. This is the only thing that worked. I've tried that like no bite polish that's supposed to taste nasty. I've tried wearing gloves. I've tried keeping them painted as they are. This is the only thing that works for me because it's a hard enough coat that I can't bite it, and it's not satisfying to bite. And they still look really nice. They actually look like salon quality. This is what your nails would look like if you went to the salon and just got regular gel polish on it. So it's nice that I'm able to still have a little bit of length and the structure of having acrylic without the damage. But this method will work even if you're not a nail biter and you're just looking to do something different with your nails to keep them healthy and looking great during quarantine. This is what worked for me, and it can definitely work for you too.
This is what the finished product looks like, but I'm going to be working on my short bitten nail, as you can see here. So the products that you're going to need are pictured here, but the most important products are the IBD gel and the IBD bonder. You're also going to need an LED or UV light. I use an LED one, but a UV light will work just fine. You're also going to want to get some nail polish, and I like to use Nourish oil at the very end in order to keep my nails moisturized. You can use any polish that you'd like, gel or otherwise. All of these products are from Amazon or the drugstore, but the total combined price was under $50, so this is a relatively affordable solution. You're also going to need some prep supplies, such as a cuticle cutter, a cuticle pusher, and a nail file. So even though my nails are short, I am going to start by filing the free edge. It helps differentiate between the skin and the nail plate, and will give me a good foundation if I want to later put on nail forms or extensions. This is all part of the prepping step, and prep is everything. If you don't prep properly, then your nails are going to lift within a few days. So the next thing I want to do here is push the cuticle back. I use a wooden cuticle pusher because I find the metal ones are too harsh on my nails. But after I push back the cuticle, which is a very important step, I'm going to take my cuticle cutter and just file off the dead skin around my nail. If you're a nail biter, this skin tends to build up a lot, or if you pick out your cuticles or bite around your nails as well, this is going to be kind of messy, so you're going to want to take that cuticle cutter and clean that area up. I'm then going to take my nail file and file the entire surface of my nail. It looks like I'm going really hard here, but I'm actually not. I'm filing very lightly because all you need is to just buff the surface. I do this step to make sure that the bonder can adhere to the nail. It helps when there's kind of a gritty surface as opposed to a smooth surface for adhesion. I'm then going to take my cleansing alcohol, I use 70% by volume, to clean the nail plate of any filing particles that are on your nail. The next step is I'm going to take my bonder and I'm going to apply a thin coat to my nail. I've tried to do these nails without this bonder and they lift within 1 or 2 days. This step is key. A thin coat is all you need for this, but you're then going to cover the entire nail plate. Make sure you cap this afterwards and stick it into your UV or LED lamp for the recommended amount of time. Now, I cure for 60 seconds, but usually LED lights only need 30 seconds. Now, there is such a thing as over curing, but I haven't had that experience yet. So I just play it safe and go for 60 seconds. When it's done curing, I then take my hard gel. You want to be careful not to do your nails in front of like an open window because the sunlight will cure this gel and it'll make the entire tin unusable. So all I need from here is I'm going to take my brushes that I bought off Amazon. They're just generic nail brushes, and I'm going to take a glob of the nail gel. I'm going to place this on my nail plate in kind of a circular motion. You're not going to want to apply this like regular nail polish. You are going to want to move in those circular motions. It's a builder gel, so applying it like nail polish isn't going to work. You're going to need to build the gel on top of each other. I'm flipping my nail over here to center the gel, but when you find that you need more layers, it is builder gel, so you can build it and just place some more on top of the nail. You will see here that I place the gel beyond my nail plate. I do this to give myself kind of a free edge because my nails are so short and bitten. I've never had a problem with this part of my nail lifting, so if you have even shorter nails than I do, feel free to apply this right to the skin and cure as such. I've always experienced this when doing my hard gel nails at home, is when I put my finger in the lamp, it gets super hot really quickly, so best practice for me is I always put my finger in, take it out immediately, shake it out, and then put it back in, and that always relieves the heat. You're then going to want to take your same cotton pad from before and wipe off the sticky coating of the gel that's on your nails. Then you're going to take your file and shape the nail. As you can see, I've given myself more of a free edge with the gel. So I'm just taking my nail file and filing away at that. If you applied the gel unevenly, that's okay. You're just going to take your file and file the surface, but I did a pretty good job of applying it evenly, so I'm just going to stick to the free edge, and then again, make sure all that stickiness is off by using a cleansing alcohol pad. You're left with a hard coat, which is exactly what you want for gel, and then you can move on to the polish. Any polish will work for this, either dip color or regular nail polish or gel polish. I just use drugstore nail polish because it's a cheaper alternative and it seems to work fine for me. So as you can see here, I am no Pablo Picasso. I am a big fan of painting the entire surface of your nail. If you get some on your cuticle, you're going to do like I did and just kind of take your other nail and clean up the edges of that. This is the only way that I'm able to paint my entire nail. So this is what it looks like with only one coat. It is a little bit sheer, so I'm going to go back in with the second coat. So I'm cleaning up the edge here, and then I'm going to apply my Essie Gel Setter top coat. Guys, this top coat is the real deal. Once applied and dried, it feels like you used a regular gel top coat that you cured with a UV lamp. It is the bomb, and it helps my manicure last for weeks on end. So if you wanted a little bit more length to your nails, I like to keep my nails short, especially because I play the bass, but you can use these thing called nail forms if you want an extension. I use nail forms instead of nail tips because I don't like gluing things to my natural nail, and honestly, this is just easier once you get the hang of it. So you're going to take your nail form and kind of tear open this tab here, and you're going to place your nail inside the hole and line it up with the grid on top of the tab. The entire back is like a sticker, so it'll stick to your finger, and then you're going to kind of fold in the ends to make this cone shape and secure it with the straps at the bottom. So with this, you're just going to take the IBD hard gel and build to the line that corresponds to the length that you want. I keep mine short, but as you can see, you can get those like really long coffin-shaped nails at home, and you don't have to go to the salon for them. What you would do once you build the gel out is cure it for 60 seconds, and then in order to take the form off, you're just going to peel it back gently, and it should come right off, and you're left with a nail extension that you're just going to then file and then paint. So this is a great alternative to doing acrylic. This I find to be easier and much less damaging to your nails.
Just like when you get your nails done at the salon, they eventually grow out when you go back to get a fill. The same thing happens with the gel nails that you do at home. In about 2 to 3 weeks, these nails will grow out and there'll be a gap between my cuticle and where the old nail sat, and I'll just have to go in and fill that in with gel, and I can do another video on that if you guys are interested. So if you want to see these products or follow me on social media, my handle is on the screen below or down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. I don't know what this page is going to become or this channel, but I'm really glad you're along for the ride. I will see you in my next video. So terrible, don't do that.
Finger guns you have employed? It's like a Western.
I think I should just scratch this first video and just make it a blooper reel of all the times I suck.
No.
So if you're interested in seeing those products, never mind. So if you want to see those products, nope. If you are interested in those products,
I'm looking away from the camera.
Okay, sorry. Fuck, Joshua, how do you do this? I literally went to school for this shit and I can't do this. Fuck. Starting a YouTube channel is hard. Fuck, the hiccups are back.
No, it was just the one. It was just the two. Say hi, I'm Cal.
Hi, I'm Cal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright,
Smash that
we're
like
done. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos like this. Alright, let's just go home.
We are home.
We are.